Hey, beautiful, and welcome back to the Mrs. Manifestation channel. Today, I'm going to be discussing the dark side of manifestation because there is one, and as we know, the laws of the universe, the law of duality states that along with light comes dark, along with good comes bad, and there is a dark side to manifestation. So think about it. You're manifesting your dream life, and suddenly everything feels off. Challenges appear out of nowhere. People around you start acting strange or differently or treating you in a different way. Your own doubts can creep in stronger than ever. Now, what's happening here isn't a sign that you are failing. This is actually the final test before your breakthrough. The universe is actually making sure that you are truly ready to step into your new reality. And it's a chance here for you to almost get a taste of what's to come and some of the challenges that may face you as you progress from time to time. The growth, can you hold it? Can you handle it? Most people quit here. But if you understand what's really happening, you will actually be able to take it on, to hold it, and to move through it with ease. So today I'm going to be breaking down why. So I'm going to be breaking down the dark side of manifestation, why it actually happens, so that you can pass the test. So you can finally receive what's meant for you, so that you can finally live the life of your dreams. So let's get into it. Now, manifestation brings up your shadows. Right before a big manifestation, life can feel like it's falling apart. The bigger your desires, the more your subconscious fears will surface. So think about it. You manifest, you're looking to manifest money, or you do manifest money, suddenly you feel guilt or you feel anxiety that it's not going to last. You manifest your dream home and you're suddenly way out of depth. You're way out of what seems to be comfortable for you. And suddenly these fears, these anxieties creep in. What if this happened? What if that happened? It's bringing everything to the surface that's essentially been living under, back in the shadow. Say, you fall in love. Let's just say fall in love. Old wounds come up, rejection from the past, situations where you felt less than or that it's not possible for you to be in this dream relationship. These old wounds can come up. Doesn't matter what you're looking to manifest, but when it's big things, this is when it's the sign, listen, to move you on to the next step, to allow you to experience all these amazing things that we have in store for you. You need to clear this stuff out. It's not about living with it. It's not about accepting that these thoughts that you're having in your mind that are coming to the surface, it's not about accepting them. It's about understanding that you have elements within your subconscious mind, you have beliefs that are not serving you, and you need to deal with these. And by dealing with them, what I'm talking about is coming to terms with the fact that they are there. And now what? You're going to clear them. How do you clear them? People always say you need to clear these blocks. You need to retrain your subconscious mind, but it's like, it's not about how do you clear a block? How do you do that? You come to terms with the fact that this is a belief you hold. You look at how it served you in the past. You look at where it's come from, firstly. And then you start to understand that this has really not served you. And right now, you'll not be moving forward until it's cleared. And if you do move slightly forward, you're just going to feel like you're constantly moving one step forward and 3 steps back. So it's about coming to terms and dealing with it. And how do you deal with it? By disproving the false narrative you've been telling yourself. By proving to yourself, if you're a logical person, that this is not a truth, This is simply a lie that you've been sold or you've been telling yourself. So it's bringing up all of these elements of yourself that's been living in the shadows, the ones that probably taking you way back to your inner child, where you first received all of the programming from the world around you about the way that life is and how it works. So in order for you to move forward and to gain everything that you desire and everything that God has set out for you, you do need to overcome these limitations. It can go really, really deep. I'll do a future video on this. But it doesn't matter what you're looking to manifest. The dream home, the dream husband, the dream children, the dream body. You need to be willing to let go of the subconscious beliefs that you have inside of you before your body and spirit and mind is going to work together and allow you to receive these amazing things. Time and time and time again, you will go through the same results, you'll go through the same challenges, you'll have the same results, and you'll not move anywhere until you clear these wounds. So this is the first biggest point, and what can often happen here is it feels like a bit of a breakdown before the big breakthrough. If you want to move through this, there are 3 key things that I'm going to suggest that can really, really help you. And first thing is stop panicking. Recognize this is part of the process. You're going to have to face it. You're going to have to accept that this is just the way it is until you deal with this, however quickly, or you can deal with it quickly, or you can deal with it slowly, whatever you feel. But the quicker you get through it and the quicker you get over it, you're ready to move on. And these things are going to seem easy for you in the future, but it's a mental shift that you need to make in order to get rid of it. So stop panicking. Understand this is part of the process and you need to confront this now. And then trust that what's leaving your life wasn't meant to come with you. It's holding that vision, your new reality is forming, taking those deep breaths and doing the work you need to do. If you're Googling shadow work, or it's as simple as literally take out your journal. What fears are blocking me right now? What am I scared about? And tackle it every single day until you feel it's nothing, until you feel like literally that's the most stupid idea that you've ever had. It's the biggest lie you've ever been told. You need to understand that when you start to accept life the way you want it to be, you start to see the light and you start to remove those blocks. That's when you can finally progress. But the universe will test you to see if you are ready. So right before your big breakthrough, you are going to find that you have some hurdles and obstacles along the way. You might not even realize that they are a test. You might not even realize that they are hurdles and obstacles that are related to your manifestation. You might just think, why is life going so bad right now? This is literally a test to see if you're ready. Some people say the universe doesn't test you, God doesn't test you. Yes, he does. He wants you to be ready. So he'll give you every opportunity to get ready, to practice. So it's actually for you, these challenges. So you're manifesting a dream job. You're going for the interview. Imposter syndrome creeps in, or maybe you get the dream job. You're there now. And you walk in and you're like, right, I'm now leading a team here. Can I do this? They're seeing me as this leader, but are they? Do I have the skills I need? How am I going to act in this situation? How am I going to deal with this? How am I going to deal with the way that people perceive me differently? Am I actually going to be everything that they expected and thought that I was going to be in this role? Can I actually deal with the stress? Can I do this? Another example, you call in wealth. Unexpected expenses pop up. You're like, oh my God, like, am I back to square one again? No. Can you hold the faith that, hey, this happens now? But, I am a wealthy person. I am somebody who you know, financial abundance always flows to me. I'm always taken care of like that. So therefore, I'm not even going to worry. I'm not going to think twice about it. I know it's done. Thank you, universe. Thank you, angels. Thank you, God, for doing this for me. Thank you for taking care of me. So we move on. We think about something else now. It's not relevant. It's going to sort itself out. It's not going to happen every time. These aren't roadblocks. These are opportunities to prove that you've shifted and almost cement that, almost solidify that in the way that you operate as the next level person. So, like I said, trust that what wasn't meant to come with you isn't going to be there for you. Okay, these things, sometimes you're shedding old skins before you can move forward, so that you can really demonstrate that you are that next level person. As I said before, you can manifest everything that was meant for you. Now, people will react differently to you, and you won't believe it, because you'll feel like you haven't changed. You actually feel like you've got better, you've up leveled. You'll feel like, well, I'm like next level version of me now, and my mindset and how I accept people and how my beliefs are and how I see things. And you'll just expect that you will be able to rationalize with everybody. And the truth is, this is totally false. When you start leveling up, not everyone's going to celebrate you. People who are very comfortable with the old you may start to project their fears onto you. Some people are going to distance themselves, and others are going to outright challenge your growth. Whether or not, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Whether or not they say it as in, you have changed, I do not like this, or whether it's a lot more subtle than that, whether it's a lot more reserved, they pull back, they act differently, they don't say anything until finally there's a big explosion where everything comes to the surface. Or maybe that never happens, but people are going to start reacting differently to you, because essentially you're evolving so quickly and becoming a new person to the extent you have to be, or you would never be ready to experience and achieve and manifest everything that your heart does desire. You need to be a different person, because the person you were would not be ready for that. So friends, family may distance themselves. They may judge you. I've had this. People judge you. People try to label you in a certain way and say, oh, she's this, she's that, she's changed. Yeah, I would hope so. I would hope that I have changed since I've been 5 years old. And with self-confidence, with knowing who you are, with knowing what you expect from the people around about you, you will set boundaries. And when you do that, not everyone's going to be happy about that, because it doesn't always serve them the same way it always did. So people do need time to come around to that. That's quite difficult sometimes for other people if you think about it. And what you need to understand is, not everyone is meant to come with you on your next level. When you become a mother, you'll notice, and you probably have noticed, that even some of your best friends distance themselves, especially if they're not going on that journey with you, if they're not having children, if their life isn't moving in that direction. Sometimes people will these friendships just fizzle out, and you're like, you maybe try and stay in contact, maybe they do at times, but just things just happen, and you can really start to see who makes time for you, who values you. You can really see in those moments who is there for you and who's coming for the journey. But not everyone is meant to come with you and move on to the next level with you. So that's another key thing. Really take care of those who are invested in you. Really see the value in these people that are meant to be here for the journey with you, because those people are like gold, I'm telling you. Those beings out there who value you so much that they will stay in touch, that they will organize things, that you are having these high quality conversations, that they are invested in you. But invest back. Make sure that you value what you have and don't let it slide. Stay focused. Your manifestation is still unfolding, and it's not worth it to stop now and go back to the old you who wanted everything that you're becoming and everything that you're growing into now. The right people are going to rise with you. Or guess what? Even better, you're going to love this one. They're going to be replaced by people who truly align with your future. People who are in the same frequency, the same vibration, the same wavelength. People who are actually going to give you such amazing experiences, friendships. But you need to make space for them. So just remember, and don't feel like you're mourning over this. It's like, no, we're all evolving, we're all growing, we're all going in different directions. That's all it is. But welcome, start to see that you're going to be welcoming new people into your life, going to enrich it so much more. And you do not need approval to step into your next level. It doesn't matter what shape or form that takes. You don't need approval from anybody. I just want to remind you that keep going, because as you get closer to your manifestation, subconscious fears and limiting beliefs are going to rise to the surface. These doubts were always there. It's just you're now really aware of them. And this is a chance to clear them for good, not a sign to stop. You're going to live your whole life with these fears and limitations, or you can move on and grow and live your dream life and continue to tackle the fears and limitations that are going to come with that. You get to decide, because either way, it's going to be painful living with the fears, the limitations, and that lack mindset. The best way is to push through and keep going. If things feel tough right now, I want you to know that this is good. This means that you're at the edge of transformation. You're literally almost there. The old reality is breaking apart to make room for the new. People are revealing whether they align with your next level and whether they're on this journey with you. And your deepest fears are going to be coming up, but they're not coming up to stop you. They're coming up to free you. And as I said, most people will give up at this stage, but you won't, because now you know what's really happening, and you know you were born for this. You're made for this. So keep going. Hold the vision. Your breakthrough is on the other side. I want to let me know in the comments, are you experiencing this right now? Drop a fire emoji if you are ready to break through, and make sure you let me know what future content you would like me to create so that I can be there to further support you. And don't forget that you deserve to be supported. Life isn't meant to be experienced in solitude. You can make huge leaps when you finally just accept and receive the support that's here for you. Don't forget, one way that you can receive that support is to step into your inner goddess with the amazing transformative visualization meditation. You can unlock that below in the description. There's going to be a link there at mrsmanifestation.com/goddess. You're going to discover a very powerful visualization technique that's going to help you to step into your next level self. So empowered, so graceful, so beautiful, so confident. It's you, but you're going to show up fierce like that every single day when you download the meditation and start reprogramming your subconscious mind using it. If you're looking for support that's more personalized, you can check out the Glow Up Breakthrough Audit on the website, and also 60-minute transformations. These are really powerful tools that are going to help you to get to your next level. You can obviously check out mrsmanifestation.com for more freebies and amazing offers there. But I want you to remember that although there's a dark side of manifestation, you are 100% ready to move through that dark side and see all of the light that's there for you. Is going to be revealed the moment that you start to face it head on and just say, I'm doing this, I'm ready for this, I'm working through this. And you know what? I'm going to see so much beauty at the other side, but I need to take the leap to see it happen. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to be kind. I'm going to take breaks. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to care for myself, but I am going to face this head on, because that's what I was born to do, to experience life to its fullest. And I know that you've got this. So I'll see you in the next episode. I can't wait for this. And I can't wait to hear about your journey in the comments below. So make sure that you like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications, the bell icon, so that you get notified every time I drop a new video. I'll see you in the next one. Have an amazing day.